hunting. Unfortunately, our live broadcast was a little too short, so I decided to make another one. And as usual, we'll have to stop the broadcast at about, say, sometime around 8:30 or so. But we're gonna keep trying. Alright. Just let me fix my YouTube settings and live. And... now, I'm not going to go through the whole Hirschfelden thing again because you probably might know about Hirschfelden, but we're gonna see if we can find as many rabbits and pheasants as we can. If you missed a previous live stream, you haven't missed much. I mean, we did spot a 5 medium fallow deer go by here, but we oh, and we got some rabbit burrows over here, but I don't see any rabbits. These burrows are very, very empty. I wonder why. I could have sworn there were pheasants over there. That's what the feed zone says. Or maybe they probably fed somewhere else. Okay. Okay. I'll worry about that later, but right now we're gonna see if we can find us a few pheasants or whatnot. Alright. We got us a fox freaking out. And we got another pheasant feed zone. We did not have any luck finding pheasants at this side. Now, as far as I'm concerned, this is actually a pretty good hunting spot for Canada goose, since unlike the ducks, they only come on land. Ducks, on the other hand, they only come to the water. We got more circling around, but we're not going to shoot any today. And this is because we're only hunting for pheasants and rabbits, if we could find any. And we found some red zones for red deer. Okay, we got roe deer feeding. Okay. So anyway, We're gonna see if we can try to find us some pheasants and maybe some rabbits while we're around here. And maybe, just maybe, we'll end the live stream around 8:30 because, you know, the live stream was supposed to end at about 8 o'clock, but unfortunately, if you missed part one got us to shoot 2 rooster pheasants and 1 European rabbit and 1 pheasant hen, until ultimately it cut us off, so I had to make a separate one. Alright, we got cowardly fallow deer. Let's see, let me show you my codex kills. Alright, we have 2 male ring-necked pheasants, 1 European rabbit, which is a male, and we shot a female, in case you missed it. So, we're gonna... Yeah, this one's a little smaller, but we'll leave him alone, because we don't have the right guns for him. I thought I saw burrows around. I thought I saw some burrows around here, but well, we're gonna try to find as many as we can. Fly away, little geese. You ain't gonna get shot. Hirschfelden is mostly farmland, but it was part of the original Hunter Classic. Except that the only thing missing is the Western Cape. I wish that and the Ferrugina stuff could get added. That was my only critiques when it comes to Hirschfelden, because there's no Western Cape. I mean, some people would call it the wood grouse, but what can I say? This might be based on Baden-Württemberg or wherever. And them geese don't know that we're not hunting them. These fields are infested with Canada geese, and they are considered invasive. Finding pheasants and whatnot is very, 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 very hard. So you're gonna have to do your best by finding them. Okay, Red Fox was here because my droppings are fresh. And some roe deer are fleeing. Rathenfeld straw fields. Looks like we're back where we started. Maybe we can try to get us another rabbit since we shot one of the males around here. Alright. Let's go see if we can find some more. And they just came out of hiding after being spooked off earlier. Let's see if we can shoot at least 2 or 3 more with my trusty weapon gun. Oh, we shot 2 rabbits. Yeah, let's just not blow up any more rabbit burrow spaces. Okay. That's 1. And that's 2. Well, clearly that's 3 rabbit burrows we shot. Okay. Okay, here's another pheasant spot. We can try over here. Let's get some shut-eye, rest up, and see if we can try and find some pheasants here. Now, if you haven't seen part 1, we've already shot a male European rabbit. Now we shot 2 females. There's only 1 pheasant feeding. Oh. Where is he? He should have been here by now. I found another renet pheasant feed zone, but it was about Yeah, I'm probably too late. I'll probably come back here around 500 hours. I'm just trying my best to find any more pheasant feed zones. I don't know why I said drink. I meant to say feed zones. That one will have to come back later in the morning. Let's see if we can find us some pheasants around here. As you can clearly see, let's check the cornfields for any signs of pheasants. If we catch sight of a pheasant, we're gonna try to shoot it. And if we don't find a pheasant, we'll probably come back up and we'll probably move back probably here. See if we can find us any pheasants here. I'm not sure about up here, but maybe we'll find us some pheasants up here as well. I place a tent here whenever I start hunting for animals in their feed zones. Mostly red deer and fallow deer, and perhaps some roe deer. And we got some pheasant track. And of course we got some red deer feeding. Can't shoot them because those guns are too small for them. Yeah, there's been a lot of talk about buffing red deer from class 6 to 7 since they're big animals. And honestly, I don't think that's a good idea to... Honestly, I don't mind red deer being that big, but I think they'll be fine as a class 6 animal. And besides, I don't want to carry too much collars. Yeah, I'm not seeing any pheasants around here. I guess they're mostly shy. Yeah, that guy at Rancho Little Royal says that pheasants are mostly shy, so your best bet is to try to find or at least hear their warning calls. Mating or warning calls are usually the best way to find them. I might try to have better luck up here. So, like I said, we're not going to harvest every pheasant or rabbit we come across. So we're going to try to do what we can. Okay, let's see if we can we might find some pheasant, or maybe we can find some rabbit burrows. Sorry, I'm just a little exhausted. You know, I just been out on my afternoon hike before it gets very, very hot. Okay, let's see. I know they feed from 1400 to 1800 hours, so we're gonna try our luck. Okay, there's no animal around here. Okay, we found the pheasant. And he's right here. See what I mean? The best way to look for pheasants or for hunting them is make sure you listen to their warning calls, like this one. If you listen to their warning or mating calls, you know there could be a pheasant out here. And be sure to use your dog, because you know the dog can help you find your pheasant. If your dog finds the pheasant, just use your binoculars or scope to spot the animal if you have good spotting skills. And when you're ready to shoot, just get that dog, and before you shoot, make sure that you at least get the dog to flush and let him take off in the air. That's the best trick. Alright. We got him this time, but we shot a female, but it doesn't matter now. I'm trying to get as many as we can. Well, we did a good job with that one. Now, I know we're not supposed to be shooting hens, but... Wait, there goes another one. Okay, there goes another female. Yeah, I know what you might say. You can't be shooting hens, it's illegal to hunt hens. I mean, the more hens you shoot, the more they respawn. Well... Yes, we finally got some, pheasants around here, but let's try over here. Oh, there's another rooster! There's a rooster over here. We finally got him. Yeah, we got us a rooster that time. I know we shot a lot of hens, but it doesn't matter now because I'm trying to shoot as many pheasants as I can. Let's see what that one's worth. That one's a silver. Pretty nice pheasant, but not big enough. Let's try up here. Okay, I bet you didn't know this, that it is generally illegal to shoot pheasant hens. Most states prohibit the hunting of female pheasant birds, also known as hens, to protect the breeding population and ensure a healthy population for the following year. Roosters, on the other hand, can be hunted liberally without significantly impacting the population. So yeah, we're generally breaking the law by shooting some hens. But then again, if this was a hunting contest, they would probably take away your points for shooting hen. That's why they made a few illegal kills. Because I didn't know if there were males or females, but anyway, you win some, you lose some. In general, pheasants are mostly shy, so you need to make a lot of you need to at least hear their warning calls. And when you get the dog to spot one, you can get him to flush him when it starts pointing. And once it starts pointing, shoot him. Once it starts pointing, you gotta flush him out. And after the dog flushes them, you shoot him. That's just how pheasant hunting works. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be shooting any hens because, you know, they could respawn anywhere. Oh, and by the way, if you see my Southwestern pheasant hunt, you should know that it is illegal to shoot a pheasant while it's grounded. So shooting them on the ground doesn't count. We'll come back up here around 5 in the morning. Let's see if there's any pheasants around here. I mean, I doubt we might find some pheasant here, but I don't want to take any chances. Okay, let's see if we can try to find something. I mean, we could find some on this map, but we just cannot be too sure. They feed and rest at least all day. Now they can be found in the center and eastern half of Hirschfelden if you're looking for pheasants. So it shouldn't be that hard to find them, but unfortunately because of their size, they're very, 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 very hard to spot. And we got a pheasant hen track. Okay. I don't hear any calls. Okay, here's a pheasant call over here. They're somewhere up here. That's fine pheasants. They make a mating call or a warning call. If you hear a pheasant make a mating call, that means they're around here. But if they make a warning call, they know you're here. Oh, there's a pheasant over there. Oh, dang it. I always get my dang buttons mixed up. We got a fox, and he's also hunting that pheasant. Okay, he's gonna find that pheasant for me. When he finds that pheasant, he's gonna point it, and I'm gonna get him the flush, and then, pow! I'm gonna shoot him. Okay, he's pointing. I don't want to shoot him yet. I'm gonna wait till I get closer. Alright. Flush him. We got him. Phew. Alright, that there's a rooster. Alright. Let's see if we can find some more. I shot a lot of deer around here, but maybe so. I mean, if you're new to this live stream, then you should know that my first half of the hunt was cut off due to, say, hold on. My first half of the live stream was cut off due to a technical difficulty. So, I'm gonna have to start. I had to make like a second half of the live stream. So this is what I'm gonna do. If my hunts on live stream get interrupted, then I'm gonna have to start making part 2. And if that happens again, I'm gonna move to part 3. So we've got at least an hour and 5 more minutes until we end this live stream. And wouldn't you know, we got another pheasant. I wanna try to sneak up on him without making a sound, because you know I don't wanna. Okay, he's gone attentive. I'm gonna have to sneak up on him without spooking him. Pheasant hunting can be fun, but to me, it's just challenging because you know you're not sure if you lined up your shot good enough. That's why I had to use a scope, because you know my scope's not. I'm not that well hunting without scope. All right, flush him. Oh, did I just get him with a rifle? Huh. That's the first time I ever shot one with a rifle in the air. I don't know I was gonna shoot that thing in the air. First time for everything. Good thing it was the right weapon, otherwise I would miss. Let's see, challenges. Well, there's nothing for, I didn't know I was using that gun, but I mean, the varmint rifle works with anything, because most of the time I don't use a varmint rifle on fleeing birds. See if I got that other one. Track him. Maybe I did shoot the other. Oh yeah, I see a large splatter of blood. I did get him. I did get him. I did get him. And we got a fallow deer warning call. And those deer, they're lucky when not hunting them. And there's our pheasant. Okay, we've got one more hour until we end this live stream. So, if you enjoyed today's live stream, be sure to splat that like button. Don't forget to press the subscribe button for more content, and be sure to leave a comment. Okay. We got some wild boar. And there goes a fallow doe. We found a fox resting. A rest song for a fox. Okay. I don't see any I don't hear any pheasants, but we're gonna try to find some. I don't want to shoot pheasants at night because, you know, night hunting's not really my thing. Okay. Let's go up here, see if we can find some pheasants. Because we've already slept at around, say... And we got a roe deer flea. Oh wait, that's right, we're not shooting foxes. Okay. Let's see if we get some sleep. Yes, we can get some sleep here. Till about... let's see, till about... or 500 hours. Maybe we'll have better luck finding pheasants in the morning. Sorry, Mr. Fox, but you're gonna have to go. Such a shame that foxes had a bad reputation of being sly, sneaky thieves. But it is what it is. Okay, that was not a pheasant, that was just a regular bird. Okay, we got us a pheasant here. I knew I spotted him. And I believe he's going to try to find a place to hide. But my pointer dog, Bloodhound, is going to point me to where that pheasant is. Did you find him, boy? Where is he? Oh, there he is. There he is. Dang it. Now I gotta reload. Oh! I got him afar, but I mean, that's gotta count for something. Come on, let's find them. Alright. Track them. Yeah, we did hit them. If you have a pointer or Labrador, make sure you give it a tracking skill, because you know, you may not know if you've shot a pheasant. In case you didn't notice, the Bloodhound was the very first dog that was added to the Hunter Call of the Wild. Then came the Labrador Retriever, and finally the German Shorthair Pointer. Ooh, he's a nice gold. But he's not going to the lodge, unfortunately, so... Take. Let's go back here and see if we can find us a pheasant.